Israel is currently striking Iran's capital, Tehran. Israel attacking Iran is a preemptive strike after declaring a state of emergency. That's some girls? Okay. Okay, let's watch this. Oh, I guess it must have blown up. So this is in Tehran? Nothing ever happens? I mean, I feel like it's happening. Like, you look at that, it's just smoke. Well, I mean, what do you think it is? I mean, how do you think it happened? You think somebody just lit a fire? Nothing ever happens. Chud defeated. Oh, man. True, man. Like, that's the way I would feel, too. Holy fuck. I mean, it seems like, I mean, these are like, it's a peaceful preemptive strike. Oh, wait. Are these bombs freedom of speech? I think they might be. Oh, no. I feel like this is the resounding opinion that a lot of people have about this, is that they don't want to have this shit happen, right? PC Games gives Stellar Blade a 6 out of 10. I'll complain about that tomorrow. I feel like World War III is a little bit more relevant. How is this America's problem? I mean, like, I don't want to see, like, the thing is, like, if the Ukraine attacks have shown anything, it's that we don't need to have, like, U.S. troops go over there to even have a military interaction with them, right? I mean, like even if the U.S. military wanted to get involved, like, okay, send a few flying lawnmowers over there, send the fucking drones, like, yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, send it, yeah, bro, like, let's just literally phone this shit in, you know. All right, okay, this is the nuclear, and all right, boom, okay, problem solved. That's it. And send the migrants over there? Well, I don't know about that. Does the U.S. even involved in this? I mean, I think that there's a good, like, the guy that was the schizo in there, I mean, like, let's be honest. Did Trump say anything about, like, whether he knew this attack was going to happen or not? Because, like, if Trump comes out and says he didn't even know this shit was going to happen, I feel like that's pretty fucking big, man.
Okay, let me read you these announcements from Israel while keeping the video on the screen. This is from Israel's, from the IDF. The IDF says, this is Israeli announcement from 2 minutes ago, Israel says, the IDF has launched a preemptive strike to damage the Iranian nuclear program. Okay, this is coming from the Israeli military. They say, the IDF has launched, the IDF spokesman announces that a short time ago, the IDF, under the guidance of the political echelon leadership, launched a precise and integrated preemptive strike based on high-quality intelligence with the aim of damaging the Iranian nuclear program and in response to the Iranian regime's ongoing aggression against Israel. Dozens of Air Force aircraft recently completed the opening strike, which included attacking dozens of military targets, including nuclear targets in various areas of Iran.
Wow.
The public must obey the Home Front Command's instructions, which will be updated as needed, and act responsibly and patiently. The IDF and the relevant bodies are prepared for many scenarios in defense and attack as needed. For years, says the IDF, Iran has been directly and indirectly promoting terrorism against the state of Israel, financing and directing terrorist acts through its proxies throughout the Middle East, while advancing towards nuclear weapons. IDF says the Iranian regime is the primary perpetrator of all terrorist acts committed against the state of Israel since the beginning of the Iron Sword War, including arming and financing the Hamas terrorist organization responsible for the events of October 7th. During the Iron Sword War, Iran even attacked Israel directly twice, firing hundreds of missiles and unmanned aerial vehicles, drones, into the country. The IDF continues. The Iranian regime has a stated goal of destroying the state of Israel.
Wow.
Senior Iranian regime officials declare this and are working to realize it with their envoys in the Middle East. Iran, says Israel, is today closer than ever to obtaining nuclear weapons. Weapons of mass destruction in the hands of the Iranian regime are a threat to the state of Israel and a significant threat to the entire world.
Oh, he's reading a different translation.
The state of Israel will not allow a regime whose goal is the destruction of the state of Israel to possess weapons of mass destruction. The IDF has been conducting a lengthy process of assessments and preparations for the campaign at the front and in the rear. Civilian resilience will be an important component of the campaign.
Why would it be World War III?
The IDF is prepared to continue to act as necessary. The state of Israel has a duty to protect its citizens and will continue to do so wherever required, as it has done in the past. The IDF is conducting an ongoing situation assessment and will update on any developments. So Israel announces it has launched a precise and integrative preemptive strike based on high-quality intelligence with the aim of damaging the Iranian nuclear program and in response to the Iran regime's ongoing aggression against Israel.
Man. Statement from Secretary Marco Rubio. Tonight, Israel took unilateral action against Iran. We are not involved in strikes against Iran, and our top priority is protecting American forces in the region. Israel advised us that they believe this action was necessary for its self-defense. President Trump and the administration have taken all necessary steps to protect our forces and remain in close contact with our regional partners. Let me be clear, Iran should not target U.S. interests or personnel. So
Israel launched Operation Rising Lion.
Okay, Rising Lion. Good one. All right, let's watch it. Here we go. This came out. This literally just came out.
Moments ago, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They've backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons. In recent years, Iran has produced enough highly enriched uranium for 9 atom bombs. 9.
That's a lot.
In recent months, Iran has taken steps that it has never taken before, steps to weaponize this enriched uranium. And if not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival. 80 years ago, the Jewish people were the victims of a Holocaust
Like, I mean, I get it, right? I get it, but I mean,
perpetrated by the Nazi regime. Today, the Jewish state refuses to be a victim of a nuclear holocaust perpetrated by the Iranian regime. Now, as Prime Minister, I've made it clear time and again, Israel will never allow those who call for our annihilation to develop the means to achieve that goal. Tonight, Israel backs those words with action. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear enrichment program. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear weaponization program. We targeted Iran's main enrichment facility in Natanz. We targeted Iran's leading nuclear scientists working on the Iranian bomb. We also struck at the heart of Iran's ballistic missile program. Last year, Iran fired 300 ballistic missiles at Israel. Each of these missiles carries a ton of explosives and threatens the lives of hundreds of people.
Sure.
Soon, those missiles could carry a nuclear payload, threatening the lives not of hundreds, but of millions. Iran is gearing up to produce 10,000 of those ballistic missiles within 3 years. Now just imagine 10,000 tons of TNT landing on a country the size of New Jersey. This is an intolerable threat. It too must be stopped.
I feel like, in general, like, I mean, I sympathize with them, and I'm sure it's bad, but I also find it to be relatively distasteful that it seems like this is, like, you're structuring this and providing a frame of reference. It's almost like this address is for the American people to, like, get them on your side. Yeah, like, this guy's saying it, like, I mean, I'm just gonna read what you said because it's literally what I think. He's mentioning New Jersey and speaking in English to try to gain American sympathy and support. That's exactly what that's thank you for saying what I was trying to say.
Iran is now working on what it calls the new plan to destroy Israel. You see, the old plan failed. Iran and its proxies try to encircle Israel with a ring of fire and to attack us with the horrible attack of October.
This might be a stupid question, but, like, why does Iran want to destroy Israel so bad? Because they're Jews? I mean, is it... There's no way... Like, I mean, there's no way that's actually it, right? There's no way. No, there's gotta be another reason. No, guys, come on. That's it? No. There's sub-reasons? It sounds silly, but it's a very valid question. I know. It's like, how do you have, like, this is like a fucking, like like Cartoon Network, another master plan to destroy Israel. Like, I mean, I bet probably, I don't know. Do a lot of Iranian people even get behind this? Or is it just their government? No. Oh my God.
October 7th. But the people of
Another
Israel,
master
the soldiers of Israel, rose like lions to defend our country. We crushed Hamas, we devastated Hezbollah, we hit Iranian proxies in Syria and Yemen. And when Iran directly attacked us twice last year, we struck back inside Iran itself.
Sure.
Yet in defending ourselves, we also defend others. We defend our Arab neighbors. They too have suffered from Iran's campaign of chaos and carnage. Our actions against Iran's proxy Hezbollah led to the establishment of a new government in Lebanon and the collapse of Assad's murderous regime in Syria. The peoples of those two countries now have a chance for a different future, a better future. So too do the brave people of Iran, and I have a message for them. Our fight is not with you. Our fight is with the brutal dictatorship that has oppressed you for 46 years. I believe that the day of your liberation is near. And when that happens, the great friendship between our two ancient peoples will flourish once again.
Surely this time. I mean, I think that there's a degree of that that's probably true. Like, I know that, like, it's mostly probably, like, it's wishful thinking, etc. But I think that there's probably a good, like, amount of people that probably feel this way in both countries.
I want to assure the civilized world, we will not let the world's most dangerous regime get the world's most dangerous weapons. And Iran plans to give those weapons, nuclear weapons, to its terrorist proxies. That would make the nightmare of nuclear terrorism all too real. The increasing range of Iran's ballistic missiles would bring that nuclear nightmare to the cities of Europe and eventually to America. Remember, Iran calls Israel the small Satan. It calls America the great Satan. And this is why for decades it's led millions in the chants of death to Israel and death to America. Today, Israel is responding to those genocidal calls with action and with a call of our own. Long live Israel and long live America.
This is 100% done to get American support for sure. It definitely is. And I always wonder, and I don't know, right? But, like, how much of Iran's hate for America is derived from our support of Israel. You know, like, do they hate us because they hate us, or do they hate us because we're helping people that they hate? Right? Like, because I would say probably 100% of it, yeah, like, all of it, basically. I don't know. I mean, I don't think that, like, I mean, a lot of these questions, I don't think that, like, there's really answers to them. I'm sure somebody who's, like, more informed about this probably would have a better inference than I do, but I don't think anybody really knows what the answer to any of this is.
Will help make the world a much safer place. I want to thank President Trump for his leadership in confronting Iran's nuclear weapons program. He has made clear time and again that Iran cannot have a nuclear enrichment program. Today, it is clear that Iran is just buying for time. It refuses to agree to this basic requirement of peaceful nations. That is why we have no choice but to act, and act now. The hardest decision any leader has to make is to thwart a danger before it is fully materialized. Nearly a century ago,
I think that's true.
facing the Nazis, a generation of leaders failed to act in time.
I think that Israel and, like, whatever their PR is need to realize that there's, like, a huge contingency of people that really don't like the expectation that Americans have some sort of, or, like, Westerners have some sort of original sin because they were, you know, like, part of the same culture as the Nazis. And I think this is especially true with young people. Like, the support for Israel is very much generational. There's a fun fact about Iran is that Islam is the fastest shrinking religion there, while Christianity is growing the fastest. Soon the government will no longer represent the people. Is that really true? Like, here, remind me about that after I finish this, because I'd love to look that up and find out the data for that. Let's finish the video, because I keep getting distracted.
Paralyzed by the horrors of World War I. They were determined to avoid war at all costs.
Yeah.
And they got the worst war ever. They adopted a policy of appeasement. They closed their eyes and ears to all the warning signs. That failure to act resulted in World War II, the deadliest war in history. It claimed the lives of 60 million, including 6 million Jews, a third of my people. After that war, the Jewish people and the Jewish state vowed never again. Well, never again is now. Today, Israel has shown that we have learned the lessons of history. When enemies vow to destroy you, believe them. When enemies build weapons of mass death, stop them. As the Bible teaches us.
What are people saying? 271K? Oh, or is that like the Holocaust denier number of Jews that got killed? Is that it? Yes, okay.
When someone comes to kill you, rise and act first. This is exactly what Israel has done today. We have risen like lions to defend ourselves. Over 3,000 years ago, Moses gave the people of Israel a message that has steeled their resolve ever since. Be strong and courageous, he said. Today, our strong and courageous soldiers and people stand together to defend ourselves against those who seek our destruction. And by defending ourselves, we defend many others, and we roll back a murderous tyranny. Generations from now, history will record that our generation stood its ground, acted in time, and secured our common future. May God bless Israel. May God bless the forces of civilization everywhere. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, they clearly, I mean, this message is for us, right? It's not for the people of Israel. It's for us.